Hello, you know what time it is. It is time for our usual weekly chess video. In these videos, we start off by playing a few chess puzzles to hone our skills. Then we play one or two rapid chess games to really get our mind working. And then we analyze the games we played to see how we can do better next time. So join me for this week's chess improvement lesson. Let's give it a go. We'll start with some puzzles. So first puzzle here is black to move. White king is right here. Wondering what we can do here to achieve. I think this is a checkmate puzzle after all. Right here, that's not an option. No checks with the knight. Taking here seems foolish. What else can we do here? Check here doesn't seem like a viable option. How about just up, and check? That seems like it's not forcing enough. Interesting. Pieces are defended here. Is it actually a check, take, and take type scenario? Don't think so. Don't think that would be the move. I think it's actually check here first. That's forcing, and then he's on a dark square. Now this check, this comes with check, which results in queen takes. At which point, interesting. What's the right move here? I need a hint. It actually is with the rook. It's probably to capture then. This is still an issue. I guess we can come in here. Yes, yes, yes. Now check here doesn't drop a piece. Yes, and we get to take. All right. Next puzzle for today is black to move. This is rated 1509. Check here results in us losing the pawn. And I feel like it's, yeah, so it's pawn moving, so we're at this is the 8th rank. So the pawns are going that way. Okay. This seems like a good move to start. Oh, it isn't. Okay, let's see what the actual best move is here. So it actually is check and then winning the rook, and then taking here, and we simplify into a position where this is unstoppable, or this is unstoppable. There we go. Next puzzle. This is rated 1495. White to move in this position. We can win a pawn here. Yes. Takes, and we cover up this pawn. Take. And the king is outside the box of the pawn. So we can move and promote. Yes. This is rated 1506. White to move in this puzzle. Check here. This is forced. Then we have check here to win the queen. There we go. Boom. All right, let's do one last one. Two last ones, actually. Black to move in this position. This pawn. Can we create a passer here? Here doesn't really work. We can push here. Don't want to let this guy get too far advanced, though. Right now we're cutting off the king. If we move here, they move here, and the pawn can push. We need a waiting move. Is it this? Takes. Let's see. It's actually this pawn break, surprisingly. And then it's this pawn break. Oh, and now we can push. We can promote this pawn because we're blockading here, and we're quicker. Good to know. Last puzzle. White to move in this position. We have a check here, which results in king to the corner, or blocking this way. So that's definitely not forcing enough. Rook ideas here don't really work. This skewer probably, I think it's this skewer here to win the exchange. Yeah, there we go. And now we can take here because this is covered. All right, let's go in and let's play our game of the day. Okay, we are in our new mode and we've redacted the identity of our competitor. And I'm not showing them in the chat. I know that's a blunder I've made in the past where I get a game going and you can still see the person's name in the chat. Actually, as I say that, whoop, you didn't see anything. Okay, let's go here. We already lost 8 seconds on the clock. Nice king's pawn opening. Ponziani opening, interesting. So they want to go for a push, which would result in them having a powerful center. If we get another defender here, push, take, take, I have to double back. Just allows them to execute with tempo. Don't like it. Let's go here and attack this pawn, which will be weak at the end of this line. Takes, takes. Now this, oh, okay. So they actually, now what makes more sense? Takes here, so we drop a piece for a pawn. That doesn't seem wise at all. And if we park you up here, or you know what, how about we take here, then you take here. Interesting. Let's not go for anything too fancy. I think park you here. And we can get you a defender in short order. You're fine. Any checks here? No. I think we want to go here. Now we have moves like this to keep defending, because right now we have a triangulation here that we need to worry about. And that's probably what they're trying to capitalize on now. They also have this move here to get a really strong center. Oh, they have the battery coming in. That's bad news. So this square, if we push here, we're defending it twice and it's attacked twice. So what happens if we push here, takes, takes, and they can't take again. So let's go here. If we push up, they also have en passant here. So that's probably not the best way to defend. Let's get you into the mix, which creates other issues. Oh, you know what? What am I saying here? Let's just take this guy. I'm glad I saw that. Whew, that was a close one. And now, once they recapture, we have time to play this. It's a must to then castle out of any further threats here. Is that the best idea? Seems like it. Taking here allows them to get this in, which we can defend, but then seems unwise to grab a pawn with everything that's going on here. Or do we just grab the pawn and say, screw it? Let's grab the pawn. Am I going to be a filthy pawn grabber here? Yes, I am. They're really thinking, do they have in-betweens? Okay, perfect. We got, so our pawn lead is secured. Let's go here and castle ASAP. Also, we have a defender here now for any sort of knight moves or bishop moves, because this f6 is never a good move, but it's also impossible here because of this. So we would have been in real trouble if they actually ignored that pawn and went here, actually. I feel like we blundered, but they didn't capitalize. Let's see now. Okay, they're going full ham on this side of the board. Trying to dislodge him. Let's prevent that initially. This square is covered. If this pushes, sorry. Push, take, okay. So once again, they're going for a defender here. In the grand scheme of things, now, takes here, take back, doesn't work. Let's go here. We'll give up the bishop here. Also moves like this. Okay. What are the discoveries here? Takes here is impossible. We have pieces blocking a lot of attacks here. What's under attack? Nothing really. You come in, we capture. There's a few ways to win this here. You're still defended, so takes here still results in losing. If we push here, we end up with takes. Takes. Okay, so let's go here. No discoveries yet, but now, so we got the E file. We push here, take, and take, I think would be a good idea. And if you push forward, then we'll take this way. Open up the F file. I think it's okay. We're down a minute here. Slow and steady. Okay, they castle as well. That gives us a minute to activate a piece. So now this is attacked twice. Okay, what are you gonna do? They take here. We'll pre-move this in. This pawn is not weak anymore. I mean, doesn't come with check. Okay, so they took it that way. Hits with check. We want to keep the triple attack here. We'll go for a quadruple attack on this guy. And also this means that, yeah, I don't think they could defend this enough. You're coming in here for checking ideas. Check and move over, and it's a mate right there unless we're careful. Can't capture you. I think we want to go for this move, unfortunately. Create some dark square weaknesses. What else makes sense? I think we have to go for that. There's no other way to defend this square. If we move here, we allow this and then this eventually as well. Let's go for it. Still have a pawn here to win. Queen's defended, but we can try to force the issue with queen trades here. Ooh, I don't know. This one's getting a bit tight. What do you want to do, my friend? This pawn is weak now, so we have to keep that in mind. I think this pawn's more important though. Okay, so once again, they're going for... Can we push this now? They would just take. Okay, can we capture here this way now? Check. Move to the corner and no additional checks this way possible. If they check here, then we block. I think that works. I think this works. We can also just tuck in right here after the check hits. If the check doesn't hit. Cool, that check was to be expected. Oh no, it's mate. Maybe they don't catch it. Yikes. You know what? I'm at 1400. That's fine. We'll keep it rolling. Let's do one more 10-minute. Let's go for the Sicilian. Try the Sicilian and... Okay, open Sicilian it is. Expecting that next. We'll park you here. Wow. What kind? Smith-Morra Gambit. Okay. Go for the 4 knights. Setup. Prevent any sort of movement here. This can't be executed. This can. Of course. Now, yeah, this is challenging now. This is challenging. All the way back is just so bad. Here. Still terrible, but we'll see. Okay. Queen trades are an option here. I welcome them in this position. Do we want to castle, keep the option of castling? I'd say yes. We have fianchetto ideas here. Or maybe not. There's no way to defend the square. So this will hit. That sucks. Okay, let's go here, unfortunately. Ooh. And that'll hit as well, of course. Do we have any squares available to us? We can't go here, we can't go there, we can't go there. We can't capture. We have to go back. Is that mate? That's mate. Okay. Let's run this through the game report. Let's see what went wrong today. It's not a bad stream, not a good stream. Maybe I don't have the turban on. That's the issue, you know. No turban rammer loses. Okay. Let's see here. They had a 98% accuracy. I had a 37. You guys can see everything. Let's get the redacted out of there. What did we do wrong? Okay. Book moves, book moves. I took the Smith-Morra. Everything's fine. It's a plus 0.5 for them. Nothing crazy. So that's an inaccuracy. This gave the game to me. I took best move. That was the issue. And they played the best move. So they knew their theory, or they just saw that move, right? That's the issue. Wow. So instead of that, just capture with the king. Avoid the fork, really. That's all it meant, because I wanted to stay castled. That's sharp. That's really sharp on their part. I think they played that pretty quick as well. Once again, should have just allowed the... because they're up +5 now, so they're winning a rook here. That's what that means. And we end up in mate in 2 because we don't prevent the other knight from coming in. Mate in 2, mate in 1. They were just sharp. Wow. I mean, they knew the gambit, right? It's the only way to explain this. 98% accuracy here. Alright, so traps. Listen, this is how deep of a game chess is, right? Your opponent knows this. And you're not coming back from it. Something you think is a principled move to just capture so you can still go for a castle is actually not. And that's the thing here, guys. You gotta learn from these blunders, right? It's one thing if you do a stream, do a YouTube video, and you lose 2 games in like 15 moves each, and then you just click close, and then you come back and make the same mistakes again. And it's another thing if you learn from it. Anyway, let me track my progress here. Let's look at the stats here and see how we're progressing. So currently, options. Let's have a look here. So 92nd percentile, 1389 rating over the last 30 days. So we were at 1322, and then we had a nice quick succession up here. So we're tracking up. Look at the last 60 days, similar story, and 90 days. 90 days of story isn't so rosy. But I mean, yeah, look at the last year, right? Things are good. Slump, but we're getting back there. Highest rating 1406, just hit that this week, so that's good. Win percentage 51.4% won, 5% drawn. That's a good edge to have there, I'd say. Average opponent rating of 1293, so my average opponent still hasn't caught up to my current ranking. So we'll see if I can stick around here in the long run with that average taken into account. Best win was a 1432, which I'm very proud of. So I've won against the 1251s, makes sense. It's all the games, you know, from back in the day. Average opponent loss was a 1338. 1289s are draws. Look at that. That's kind of poetic how the draw number, the draw elo is right between the win and the loss. Wow, that's cool. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful for you this week. I hope it helps you along in your own chess journeys. Click subscribe if you like this content. You can catch me over on Twitch every Monday and Thursday at 10:30 Eastern Time, and live streaming on TikTok as well every Monday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Wishing you well until next week. Take care.